The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
Ready to trade the daily grind for, well, some actual sand?
Beaches are calling, right?
Always. And today, we're taking you straight to paradise. Tahiti. I think we all have that picture-perfect image, right? But we're going deeper than those turquoise waters, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. We're diving into the unexpected, the stories behind the scenery.
Exactly. Think secret beaches, vibrant coral reefs, even a little Polynesian mythology.
Because Tahiti is more than just a pretty picture. It's an experience.
So let's unpack that. First up, those beaches. We all know about the white sand swaying palms, but our sources mention something surprising. Black sand beaches.
Yeah, not your typical beach day, right?
Definitely not.
But that's the beauty of it. This isn't just regular sand, it's volcanic. Imagine molten lava hitting that cool ocean water, solidifying, and over thousands of years, breaking down.
Whoa, so you're walking on literal volcanic rock.
Pretty much. It's like this tangible link to Tahiti's fiery beginnings.
And speaking of fiery beginnings, I noticed our source material mentioned these black sand beaches actually pop up in Polynesian mythology.
Oh, absolutely. There were stories, these myths about the gods literally creating the islands from fire and water. And those black sand beaches, they represent that power, that creation event.
So every beach day is almost like a spiritual experience.
In a way, yes. It highlights that deep connection between the physical environment and their cultural beliefs, which is so central to Polynesian life.
It really makes you think about the stories behind the scenery, right?
Right.
Okay, so we've walked the black sand, but what about dipping our toes in the water? We have to talk about those coral reefs. Our source described them as underwater rainbows, teeming with life.
And they are. The diversity of marine life, the colors, it's unbelievable. But the cool thing is, they're not just beautiful. They're crucial to the health of the entire ocean.
Yeah, they're like the lungs of the ocean, right?
Exactly. They provide food, shelter for marine life, and they protect the coastline from erosion, all that good stuff. But with climate change, pollution, they're facing a lot of challenges.
It's a good reminder that even if we're thousands of miles away, we impact these ecosystems. What are some things that people are doing to help to protect the reefs?
Well, local communities are super involved in conservation. They understand that their culture, their livelihood, it's all tied to the ocean's health. So they're on the front lines enacting sustainable fishing practices, really leading the way.
That's really inspiring to see people coming together to protect something so precious. Speaking of precious, let's shift gears to the heart of Tahiti, its people. I was really struck by how much our source emphasized the welcoming nature of the Polynesian people.
Polynesian culture is so warm and inviting. They have this deep connection with the natural world, especially the ocean. It's considered sacred.
I can see why. It's their lifeblood.
It really is. And this reverence, this respect for nature, it influences everything. Their traditions, their dances, even the way they interact with visitors. It's not just about being polite. It's about sharing their love for their home.
And that really resonated with me. Sometimes we get caught up in the tourist mindset, but in Tahiti, you're invited to experience something deeper.
Absolutely. And that might be through something as simple as a flower lay, which is a huge part of their culture. But it's more than just flowers. It's about offering hospitality, sharing their blessings, It's about connection.
And isn't that what experiencing different cultures is all about? Connecting with something bigger than ourselves?
I think so.
So from those black sand beaches, born from volcanoes and steeped in mythology, to vibrant coral reefs teeming with life and a culture that welcomes you with open arms, Tahiti offers a chance to connect with something truly unique. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? If immersing ourselves in a culture so different from our own, like in Tahiti, could shift our perspective, help us better understand the world, and maybe even ourselves. Just something to think about as you plan your next adventure.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.